Cole Barr steps in to lead off the bottom of the 8th here for the Mohawks, as Allegretti stays out there pitch, and he will try to get Rhodes, who so far today is 0 lead, as that one is a called strike on the inside corner. Ben Rhodes isn't happy about it, but he'll have to live with it as he evens count 1-1. But the Dutchmen beat the Jamestown Jammers 1-0, avenging an opening day loss to Jamestown. The Adirondack Trailblazers won the first half of a doubleheader with the Watertown Rapids by the score of 5-1, and they're currently in the second half, up 6-3 over the Watertown Rapids in the bottom of the 6th. That's in Watertown. That one misses low to Ben Rhodes, and it'll be 2-1. The Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs currently hold a 10-4 lead over the Utica Blue Sox in the bottom of the 8th at Murnane Field. I mentioned the Albany Dutchmen 1-0 win, and the Elmira Pioneers and Oneon Outlaws. That says it's in pregame. That one misses, and it'll be 3-1. So my guess is that game is just having some scoring issues. We have this game here. Dragons up 5-2. It's top of the 8th. Run Ben Rhodes at the plate here. And that one is in another action tonight. The Geneva Red Wings are beating the Newark Pilots 9-5. That is in the bottom of the 8th at McDonough Park in Geneva. And that one will miss high, so it'll be runners on first and second here, nobody out, with the Mohawks sending Richie Nitsa to the plate. Now they'll have a mound visit between the catcher Stanley, pitcher Allegretti, and the third baseman Hernandez, as he now holds the team lead for home runs with just 2, but he's the only guy with 2 home runs. As Richie Nitsa will step to the plate. Richie is 0 for 2, so that was at the time the deciding run, but that has since changed as that curveball drops in for a strike 0-1. Newark were supposed to play a doubleheader today, but the first half was actually canceled by heat. So it was too hot to play, I guess, at the time. So they had to say no to it. And the 0-1 here is off the plate. It will leave the count at 1-1. And it is, right now you have Richie Nitsa, who's been one of your better hitters, as he fouls that one out of play down the right field line. It'll be 1-2, but he's up now, but he's in the 7-hole. You have Richie Barella on deck, who leads your team in average, but he's in the 8-hole, but now they're in a position to do something for you to try. And now Cameron Curler, the head coach for the Dragons, comes out. Yeah, I think that's what they're about to talk about now, as we have the 2 umpires conversing in the middle of the field. And they'll leave it as is. So now it'll be runners on second and third. Nobody out. 2-2 count here to Richie Nitsa out of Florida Atlantic. Down 5-2 still to the Glens Falls Dragons here in the bottom of the 8th. Mohawks trying to get at least some runs back to try and make a comeback at it. And the 2-2. One for 2. He singled. Is a curveball that's in there on the outside corner for a called strike, and it'll now be 0-2 to Richie. On deck in the 9-hole is Shane Muntz out of Wake Forest. As Allegretti waits for a sign, now there's time called. Here in the bottom of the 8th, Mohawks still down 3. They got the tying run at the plate, as that one misses low, and it will be 1-2 now to Richie Barella. A dream sequence right now for the Mohawks would be to get Richie Barella on base and bring Shane Muntz to the plate, who has a couple of home runs already this year, as the go-ahead run, as that one will be fouled out of play. Way to stay alive there from Richie Barella. And the count stays 1-2. Richie on the season has 1 home run and 1 double, so only 2 extra base hits. Muntz has a double and 2 homers to go with 2 RBIs. Richie with 6, trying to add here with the 1-2. And that one will be grounded slowly to the shortstop. Kondo has to come in and he bobbles it, and everyone is safe. Scoring is Barr, and it will be 5-3 Dragons now, with Shane Muntz coming to the plate. You're probably right, though. As we're delineating on called strike to Shane Muntz. Shane Muntz represents the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 8th. The Mohawks have the tying run on first base in the form of Richie Barella here. Only 1 out. And right now, Richie would love to get to second, as that one is called a strike. That one was it seemed to be way off the plate, but it gets in there, and it's 0-2 now to Muntz. We're going to call it a hit right now, but I'm going to ask Rick. Okay? And the 1-2 is cut on and missed by Muntz for the second out of the inning. And that will bring up the leadoff hitter and Mike Antico. Antico so far today is 0 for 3. He hit a pop out in the second. Has been quiet today at the plate. And that one will be popped up into right by Antico. Ranging over is the right fielder to call it, and he will make the catch and retire the side as Allegretti holds on for the Dragons to keep them up by 2, headed to the 9th here at Shuttleworth Park, as the Mohawks score 1 run in that inning on 2 hits. They, however, leave 2 on